Hello, this is Christian Turner. This is for submitting my slideshow. I found the description for this assignment pretty vague. Was the decade supposed to be the first decade in gaming, the decade you grew up with, an assigned decade, a decade of your choosing? So I chose a decade, 2000 to 2010, which is technically 11 years, more than a decade. We'll move past that. Was this supposed to be a presentation like how well the slideshow is put together, or an actual video presenting? I'm presenting as a video. Was the URL supposed to be the Google Slides, or a YouTube video URL, or what? I don't know. Let's see, I think that covers length, decade, and other stuff. Was this supposed to be personally important or objectively important? I went with more personal. So whatever, we'll go ahead and oh, that's why it wasn't showing up. Boom, and then boom. There we go. So, history of video games, Christian Turner. Important video game developers. I mostly went with Nintendo stuff. Niantic came out with Pokemon Go, but I think that was 2014, not within my decade. But still, not before Pokemon Go, Niantic had a previous game which did a similar geomapping with interaction points, and I believe they mapped Pokemon Go from that original game. And so I have Niantic on here because of its world mapping development, AR gaming stuff, augmented reality, whatever. Not huge. I don't know. I have creator of the Super Smash Brothers series, and I think he also created Kirby, Masahiro Sakurai, and Shigeru Miyamoto, creator of the Legend of Zelda game. Nintendo was very relevant to me. First game system was Nintendo, Wind Waker, first Legend of Zelda game and stuff. Love Smash Bros. A lot of Nintendo stuff, and they are kind of the innovators in my opinion. Like, we have nowadays we have like PC gaming and PS and Xbox systems, but the people who really try to innovate their games are Nintendo. So I think it's really important to recognize them with that. So milestones, 2006 we got, I think it was 2006, we got the Wii U, which started introducing motion sensors as part of a widespread gameplay. Maybe there were tests with it before the Wii U was released, but that's the first one I think anybody ever knew about. Internet was improved, uh, processing, storage space. It allowed gaming to go online. So instead of just sitting next to each other with different remotes connected to the same system, this is when people were starting to be able to play together on their own computers or systems. With the processing, um, with the graphics and processing improved, so did cutscenes. We go from a dot with different sized triangles cut out of its mouth, running away from uh, a cylinder ghost, and we started getting stuff like in Wind Waker here with multiple uh, humanoid character models on top of a ship with a sail being beat by the wind on top of an ocean right next to an island model. So cutscenes improved a ton. And then I also have mobile gaming, huge in today's industry. It technically was started before the 2000s, which surprised me, but really started picking up in the 2000s when phones were starting to catch up with being able to handle video games. Next, skip over most of the Nintendo stuff because I kind of made that obvious with the Sakurai and Miyamoto. But also Mario Kart Double Dash. Best kart game, probably, in my opinion, of all time. Definitely best of the Mario Kart games. Um, the newer ones, like 8, have to have these huge loops and go into space and underwater or on top of water and fly. And really, it just feels like they're compensating for stuff. And what they're compensating for is significant or fun gameplay and handling of the carts. I think Mario Kart Double Dash, with its more grounded nature, I think better handling and focus on gameplay, really beats out its descendants. Now, I didn't have a PS system as a kid growing up, so these weren't very important to me, but I heard a lot about them. God of War and Shadow of the Colossus, as far as I know, highly acclaimed in their time. And I could also put Assassin's Creed, and depending on when Minecraft was released, Minecraft, but those really don't have a ton of personal relevance. Neither